in a year that you have two Adarim, Adar Aleph and Adar Bet, because the year had an extra month added to it, since the Jewish calendar counts to the moon, so you have 354 days, and when you count to the sun, you have in a year 365 days, so you have extra 11 days when you're counting to the sun. And the Torah says, Shamor et Chodesh Aviv v'asita Pesach la'Hashem Elokecha, which means the Torah wants us to do Pesach in the Aviv, in the spring. Therefore, we need every few months to add an extra month. That's the month of Adar Bet, which is the main month in order to celebrate Bar-Mitzva for those that were born in Adar, or those that want to do the Yartzeit for a person that was passed at Adar. Would they do Adar Aleph or Adar Bet? The Gemara says that the main Adar is Adar Bet. This is how it's nifsak la'alacha in Shulchan Aruch, as well in Siman Nun Hey, also in Siman Tafkuf Samech Chet. In Siman Nun Hey is talking about a Bar Mitzvah, and over there the Rama says that one should celebrate in Adar Bet. So a kid that was born in Adar, that of a Shana Pshuta, which doesn't have two Adarim, would celebrate in Adar Bet. Anyway, a kid usually wears his tefillin a month before in order to practice, and he says Ebracha, as the Shevet Halevi says. So therefore, anyway, he wears it a month before. But the day of the Bar Mitzvah, which started to practice the Torah and the mitzvot, and is obligated mideoraita, is on Adar Bet. Same thing would be for the Yartzeit, as it says in Shulchan Aruch in Tafkuf Samechet, to do on Adar Bet. The Rama over there brings different opinions. He also says that maybe one should do the Yartzeit on Adar Aleph and Adar Bet, do the Askarot. Many Ashkenazim do the Askarot on Adar Aleph, but Lema'aseh most do also the Yartzeit on Adar Bet. And therefore, that should be the main Adar, and that is on a month, on a year, that he has two Adarim. But if a kid was born, for example, in Adar Aleph, where you have two Adarim, so then if 13 years later you have two Adarim, he'll celebrate Adar Aleph as well. If he was born in a regular Adar, Adar of Shana Pshuta, which doesn't have two Adarim, or even more so, if he was born on Adar Bet, when it comes to a year that has two Adarim, he would celebrate Adar Bet. The only exception would be, again, that if he was born in a year that has two Adarim, he was born on Adar Aleph, then he would do Adar Aleph, the Bar Mitzvah.